Morning viewers, welcome to video 2 on this Volkswagen stealth camper conversion. I'm just making a start on my other jobs. So what I'm on with at the moment, I'm just putting sound deadening pads in. You've all seen me fit these before. There's absolutely no to them. They're just self-adhesive, peel backs off and stick them in the middle of a metal panel. What you think's going to cause you some bother with drumming when you're on motorway. I've got a full box. I'd already got my applicator for just roll them on. If you hadn't, I once bought a kit and applicator were free with it, but I haven't gone to that obviously. But if you haven't got that, a wallpaper roller will do, just to press them on. But excuse me, coughing my lung up. Yeah, so that's my jobs today. As you can see, I've took all that grey ply lining off. What was still left, I've took roof lining down. They're all down. There's only one left to do. I've got that one to take off, and that's only still on because I forgot. So yeah, so what I'm hoping to do in this video, I'm hoping to get that side window in, get these panels on. It's forecast a bit of rain, so I'm doing these sound deadening pads first. Hopefully rain will blow, or then I can sort that window out. I'll show you the window what I've bought. I've bought this from a company I've never used before, so once I've fitted it I'll let you know what my verdict is on it. Now I've gone with a different company off the internet, because company what I've always used, prices have just gone absolutely. His windows are top quality windows, but price you're having to pay for them, they're like double price of this one. But I've bought this one because not only is it an opener, but it's got a fly screen as well. Not easy to show, but if I can just zoom in. That's a fly screen. If you just want window open, just open window, that's with fly screen shut. That's with fly screen open. To be honest with you, it's not a bad window. There's some things I would have changed. I didn't know until I bought it, because advert on internet were a bit vague. But locking system there stops it opening when it's shut. But on some other ones, I know they're more expensive, but you can shut this window in all different places, so you don't have to have it. You can lock it in different locations, whereas this one you can only lock it fully open or fully shut. Well, you can only lock it fully shut, whereas other ones. But it was only a cheap window. We'll see how I get on when I fit it. I ordered it with full fitting kit, so it come with a mastic I've never used before, which is always worrying, because I fitted that many windows, I've got used to using one kind of mastic, but cost at price, I'm just priced out at market. Along with fitting kit, I'll just put this blanket back over. Sorry I'm throwing you about, but can't find me chuffing tripod. It's in here somewhere, but we're anybody's guess. Now, I ordered fitting kit. You've seen me fit these windows before. This is trim what fits round windows. Now, this fitting kit what's come, it's called U trim. This is extremely big. Now until I get the fit window I won't know why they've sent that as big as it is, because the U trim I usually fit, fortunately I've got some in stock. That's what I normally fit. Stand up, you bugger. That's one I normally fit, and this is one what's come from window company. I don't know if you can see, but the trim I fit, I'll actually fit inside that one. That's my preferred one, top one. So I'll wait and see while I've got panel cut out, and then I'll decide. I'm sorry, this is rocking about. You're on my table. So I don't know which one of them I'm going to use. That's my preferred one. That's one I normally use. But there must be a reason why they've sent that as big as it is. So once I've cut that panel out, I'll make an executive decision on which one gets used. But I'm probably going to use my preferred one. Fortunately I've got some in stock. Another job I'm hoping to get done in this video is in cab on this van. There's no USB ports. There's a 240 volt there, and to use 240 volt. There's a cigarette 12 volt there, and to use USBs to charge my phone and my sat nav, I've been having to use them, plug them in. But I'm not keen on them. There's one there, and there's another one there under that little flap. So I've ordered off internet some USB ports, and I'm hoping to put one in there and one in there. I'm hoping to get them wired in. So I'll show you the kit. Oh, with a bit of luck, when I come to doing a bit more, I'll have found my chuffing tripod. Where's that one? Here we go. So this is kit what I've ordered. Comes with no instructions at all. So 8 USBs what I'm hoping to fit into them blanking spots. That's wiring what comes with. No instructions. I'll have to fathom that one out for me son. And yeah, I'll come back to you once I've cracked on a bit more. I'll just show you fitting one of them pads just for hell of it. I don't know how much of this you're going to see. I'm not going mad showing you how to fit all of these, because you've seen me do it before a million and one times. I did all inside panels here are wiped down with some panel wipe, so it just helps them stick a bit. And that's as simple as that. They're not expensive, these. I think they're about 30 quid a box. They work out about £1 a piece. And some people don't bother, but it actually does make quite a difference to drumming at van, because being a panel van, they do tend to resonate. Right, here you go. I'll carry on with these and I'll get back to you when I'm doing something a bit more interesting. See you shortly. Right viewers, That's that sound deadening in there. All big flat panels I've covered in. You don't have to be anal about it and cover absolutely everything, but obviously I've not done that one, sliding door one, because that's coming out and windows going in. That's my insulation. I've already insulated behind that door and put that panel back on. Panel that covers that is one what's going to be carpeted. These grey ones are just for holding insulation in. So I've only got a bit of insulation. It's recycled plastic from B&Q, what everybody uses. I've got a bit left, so I'm just tucking it in behind doors for now. So that's where we are. That's where we are for now. Come back to you when we've got a bit more done. See you shortly. Right viewers, we're moving on to putting this window in now. As you all know, if you've seen my previous videos, we start off in each corner on inside. We'll run round there, put 3mm little tiny holes there, 3mm tiny holes there, 3mm holes there, and 3mm holes there. Once we've gone through and done all corners, we'll go on outside. We'll join all the dots with a Sharpie. Then we'll go to outside and we'll chop that out. We'll chop that out with jigsaw. But I've just noticed, I wonder if that company's sent really thick U-channel, U-trim, because there's a hell of a gap there between outer panel and inner panel. There's normally not as big a gap as that. So I'm wondering if they've preempted that and they've sent that really big channel. Right, we'll look into that when I've chopped that panel out. I've never had one with as big a gap as that. I've had some big gaps, but never as big as that. Right, I'll get back to you once I've drilled a few oils. See you shortly. Right, I've drilled my holes now. I'm sorry to all my regular followers, because you'll have all seen all this before. But for any of my new subscribers, this is how I put a window in. Not everybody does it same, most people do, but this is just how I do it, and I find it really easy. Right, there's my big hole to put my saw blade in to give me a start when I start to cut. I put a hole here and a hole here. That's so when I'm outside cutting through, when I get to them holes, I know that blade's going to slow down, because I've got to cut through that strengthening rib. I've done the same at top. There's a hole there and a hole there. So on outside, when I get to there, blade's going to slow down because I'm cutting through two skins. But that's what inside looks like. Take it outside and show you out of joint dots. A lot of people are scared by fitting windows, but it's actually one of the easiest jobs to do. So that's what outside at van looks like. We've joined all them holes up, and that's my line for jigsawing. There's my small holes on outside to warn me that I'm coming up to that strengthening support inside. Right, I'll not bore you with tedious bits of cutting through that, because it does take a while, but I always use these on my panel to support it when I'm cutting it, because I'm working on my own. I just put these on. Put them both on, and that gives me something to grip, because once you get nearly through panel it's going to want to chuck its sen off. So I put these on, and that allows me to hold it. That allows me to grab hold on it when I'm about to release that panel. Right, I'll get back to you when I've whipped that out. See you shortly. Right viewers, that's that panel out. Makes it a lot easier when you can grab hold of something, because it's quite an heavy panel that, with that reinforcing rib in there. It is quite a weight. So what I've got to do now is try and close this gap up. It is quite a size. I'll go down with mole grips, try and close that gap up, tidy it up with file because it's a bit sharp, and paint some primer on to stop that rusting, just in case any damp does get into it. I don't know if I've shown you, well I have shown you this before, I know I have, with my, to cut them out I take foot off. I take foot off and I just screw a piece of wood on, cover it in mastic tape so it doesn't scratch van, and that makes it a lot easier to get round tight corners, because if you leave foot on it won't fit. That's foot. Now if you try and cut round these corners round here with that foot on, you can't get in. So you're best taking that foot off. It's not advisable because it's against safety, bollocks, whatever. But that's what I do. Right, I'll get to tidy that up. I'll see what I can do with that gap. I'll stick some primer on, and then I'll get back to you then. See you in a bit. Right, before we start putting this window in, I'll drop my chuffing nozzle. In my previous videos I've told everybody that little V in there, it already comes with a V in that nozzle, but I always make mine a bit bigger because it just gives your window a bit more to grab hold on. See if I can, because it's all white you can't see right, can't see what I've done. Try shoving this bit of rubber glove down it, see if that makes any difference. That shows it up a bit better. Yeah, it comes with a V already cut in, but I cut mine just a bit deeper with Stanley knife, and it gives you a more proud bit of adhesive. So we'll get this window in now and I'll bring you back when we've done. See you shortly. Right viewers, that's window in. It weren't one of the easiest windows I've ever had to fit. It has to say. It's in my opinion, it weren't a great fit. It don't quite follow contours at van. It's a bit of a long here compared with sliding door. And if you look here, you can't quite make it out. It actually sticks out quite a bit. It's too flat, if you get what I'm saying. It should be more concave, but for a budget window I can't grumble. I won't buy them again. I do like fact it comes with your I do like the fact that it comes with a blind, but I'm not convinced. So you can have, there's a little lever there that locks both, so you can just have window, or you can have window open and you can have a fly screen. It's not a blind, fly screen, and there you go, that opens all the way back. For a budget window it's not bad. And this van's only a budget build, but I'm a bit disappointed with it really. Like I say, I won't buy them again, but you try these things, don't you? You see them at low prices and you give them a go, see what they like. So like I say, it weren't an easy fit, but it's in now. I don't know what you guys think to it. It's a smart looking window, it's just I'm not 100% convinced with fit. I've got my reflectix in all the way around van now and on roof. Them panels what I've put grey boards back on, they're already insulated behind. I had some of that recycled plastic bottled stuff left, so I've done them, but I've run out now, so I'm going to nip down to B&Q get some more. But I run out of time for today, so tomorrow's job is going to be fitting them USB ports. This window took longer than I thought it would, but it's in now. See what I mean? That's where van door finishes and glass is actually about 2mm too long. I mean, it's not end of the world, it's just annoying. It won't push up any further. It won't push up any further here. Right, I'm going to stop whinging now. It is what it is. Right, I'm going to call that a day. I'll get back to you when I do them USB ports tomorrow. See you later. Right viewers, we're back again to try and sort this T5 out. This job for today, excuse me, first thing in the morning, I'm not good in the morning, is to fit one of these USB carry-ons. I'm going to fit it into that oil there. I want to put one in that one. I've bought two, but trying to find a way through for wiring is absolutely horrendous. Now that's a bit of welding wire. I've managed to find my way through with that welding wire down to the fuse box. I don't know if you can see that. Where's my torch? Oh. Right, so I've pulled that 5 amp fuse out there, one between 7.5 and 5 amp. I've pulled that out, and this end up wiring harness for USB is going to plug into there, because that only comes on when ignition's on. So I'm going to plug that in. Now I've had to drill oil. Fucking drop my torch now. I've had to drill oil there to get access from wire down into there. So my wire's going to come through there. I've just realised I've poked that welding wire through the wrong one. That's slot for holding doings on. So I've dropped my camera. So I'll stick that welding wire through that oil, and then I'll feed my wire through, and then I'll have another go at feeding a wire. Sorry, got muck on my screen, sorry about that. So I'm going to feed another wire from there across to there. Right, wish me luck. I've already been at this an hour already. Right, I'll see you shortly. Right viewers, I've managed to get one of my wires run through for this one. This one is going to sit in that when I pull wires through. I've managed to get that wire all the way down and out at all where it's going to come from, and that's going to plug into the fuse box. What a job that were. I will not be doing that again. So ashtray has to come out, so you can find room to faff about. That has to come out, and you won't believe that. Now everybody knows that sits in there like that. Nice. Will it come out? Will it come out of here? Will it bugger it? No matter how hard you tug at it. And why? Because there's a flaming screw goes in there, and you have to look down there to see that doings down there. And see if I can see that there. That's what it screws to. So that poxy bit of trim, poxy bit of trim with hazard lighting has a fucking screw in it. Oh, in the fucking God. Oh, in the right mind to put a screw right down there. On top of that, it's not a normal screw. It's a Torx. It's a Torx, and it's set to 3,000 million cubic newton meters per foot square yard. Tightest bugger never no more. Then it falls out, and then you need to find a magnet to get the bugger out. So fun and games, yeah. So I finally got my piece of welding wire fed through to the other side. I'm now going to try and attach my other one. I nearly get up. I nearly said sorry, I'll just make do with one at one side, one there. But once I've got a beam in my bonnet, I don't like to be beat. So I've struggled on, and I'm going to have a go at putting one over there. Right, I'll get back to you when I've buttoned it all up, because my patience is more or less all gone. So I'll see you when it's all done and dusted. See you later. Right viewers, I'm going to bring this video to an end now, video 2. Well, fitting them USBs turned into an absolute epic fail. I've managed to get one in. Let's turn ignition on, see if it works. They're supposed to light up red if they work. Yeah, well, they're working. But kit I bought off eBay is supposed to be specific for Volkswagen 5.1 brains still addled, but they don't fit. I'll show you what I mean. I bought that, well I bought 2. I thought, yeah, they look exactly the same as that. Spot where they're gonna go, so I'll just fit them. Drops is big time. So as you know, that's where I was going to fit them, but I should have tried them before and I never ever thought, but they don't fit. You can just about force that bit into oil, but all the rest of it don't fit. If I turn it round and show you, it's a mile too big for oil. It's just it just couldn't have fitted no matter what I did. Put you down a minute. I'm done dropping stuff. Sorry. Yeah, so that's where they're designed to fit, and they're a mile too big. No matter what you do, they just don't fit. So after some hacking, buggering about, some cutting with junior hacksaw blade, Stanley knife, I managed to get an hole big enough to put power file in, and I managed to make oil big enough to get it to fit. I'd got out wiring in and all. I had a right struggle with wiring, but wiring's there now, and if I can find a better kit than these buggers, wiring's already in, so I can fit them. But what a ball ache that turned out to be. Right, I'm going to call this an end to video 2. Hope you're enjoying how progress is going, or not going in most cases, but I'll get back to you later. I don't know, insulation's next. That's as dull as dishwater doing insulation, but I'll get back to you once I've been at B&Q and picked some insulation up, and that'll be video 3. Right viewers, thanks for watching. Thanks again for all good wishes about my health. I'm back at back at hospital on Friday for some more tests, find out why I'm falling to bits. But yeah, thanks for all your good wishes, and I'll see you in the next video, video 3. Thanks for sticking with me. See you later.